Okay, so XRP has been making some very interesting moves throughout the night. Where earlier throughout the day, I really was thinking, damn, we're gonna have to buy the dip of the dip, huh? All of a sudden, things have recovered quite nicely. All the way back from about $2.78 or so back to $2.94. But then throughout the last hour or so, all of a sudden the price has started to come back down. Specifically for Bitcoin, right now we are back to 116 territory. And the interesting part is, coins like Ethereum, as of this point, are still at its high, basically. I find that actually quite odd in this situation. And the fact that if you look at many of these alts, it seems that Bitcoin right now is facing a bit of scrutiny, as when I'm looking through my list of coins, it's actually one of the worst performing coins out of all. I mean, of course, if you really start cherry picking, Bitcoin is never really the worst, but take a look. Bitcoin right now is down 3.3%. XRP is down 2.87, Ethereum actually is up. And so when you really start considering what is happening to the crypto market, like are we heavily crashing? Well, ADA is down 2.6, Hyperliquid is down 1.6, a few are slightly higher, but we are really not having that bad a day. And another question that you might ask, and this is a really solid one, is why exactly is this all happening? Well, in reality, we are back to prices not seen in like 2 days ago, and these type of moves are actually quite normal. When you consider previous Bitcoin prices, if I were to just look back a little bit at some previous rallies, some previous market moves, you can see that even last month, for example, over in June, you can see how much the prices went down some of these days. If we take a look at May, you can see how much the prices have come down some of these days. But not even if you look at a point where a little bearish rally started for a few days. Even if you take a look at some of the more bullish rallies, for example, right? We had ourselves this bottom made. First green candle up, pretty big red candle the week afterwards, right? Or the day afterwards, I should say. 5% down in a day. And take a look at any leg upwards, there's almost always going to be a pretty crazy green candle first, another pretty big red candle afterwards. But again, if you zoom out and think about the collective, think about, for example, a 1 month time span. In a market like this, the one we're seeing right now, it is very unlikely in my own humble opinion, but, ladies and gentlemen, nothing I say in these videos is financial advice, but in my own opinion, which again, this is not advice to you, this is my own personal trading journey. None of the videos I make here are, bringing you any guarantees. Every single thing is just for educational, informative purposes. I was going to say that throughout the past history here, every single time the market moved up for a longer duration of time, it continued on that rally for, well, a longer period of time. And I'm always saying, or I'm always on the camp of, why go against that grain? You could be the one to really find the top of the top and all of a sudden things start moving down, but do you really want to be that guy who's known for finding the top when in reality, it was so much easier to just enjoy the other 2.5 years or so of up and up and up with a very small part of down? And again, finding that exact point is so hard that very often you think, for example, this is the top, and the market's going to move down, but you're wrong. It goes up way further. And again, you could double down, and maybe eventually you're right for a leg down. But generally speaking, since the market is almost everlastingly up, I don't know which one's easier, always up in terms of your strategy or always down. Again, but taking a look at the market, Ethereum still has been moving up. And really, when you start looking at it from this chart, it just slowly but surely is building up more and more and more without really, in the reality, anything happening to it. It's just slowly but surely continuing its trend upwards. And it makes me believe that right now what we are seeing is just to try and shake you out. Even the S&P, by the way, is looking very freaking red. But again, if you take a look at the past history, we've had a few really bad days in a row. Even matter of fact. But then again, if you still stayed consistent, not giving up when the prices went back to the lows of a few days ago, like right now, people said, no, we need to fill that CME gap. No, we need to. All I will say about the situation is that if you see this as an opportunity, I think for most people it tends to be a very profitable decision over time. Everything on my end, some of them, some of the trading strategies we've got here might not be looking good right now, but I've already told you a while back that even though these might run at a loss for most of their duration, over time, you'll see how beautiful they can get. And the same thing applies to my main position here for XRP, for example. Yes, right now, oh, we're falling. No, tremendously bad. No, what should I do? Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you again knew what you were doing when you were getting yourself into one of these strategies, you also know this is part of the course, right? This is always how these things go. Every single time you think it's going to be a straight road upwards, nope, there's a couple little schlaps in the middle, but they have to be there. Otherwise, your price upwards, your movements are unsustainable. And eventually the crash hits really harder. This way, if you sometimes keep bouncing back, you slowly but surely make your way up and you realize that it's properly backed. Again, if you right now, because a lot of people still are seeing gains which you never could have imagined, you're just ecstatic out of your mind and you're really, really afraid that it's going to go down a bit, you can always decide to lock in. Nobody's ever gotten hurt from locking in some of the profit. From my angle though, it's like, it's a bit of a waste, as I think we're only just getting started. But hey, that's just me. Again, nothing here is financial advice. All I wanted to quickly make an update for was saying, hey, the market recovered overnight again, at least for most of the altcoins. Bitcoin's still slowly but surely coming down a little bit, but you have to ask yourself, is that a bad thing? Do you think this is permanent? Don't you think we'll be back up here in a few weeks and that it would have been, a pretty wise idea to see it as a dip rather than the market downturn? My own humble opinion, yes, we could dip further, but again, the strategy allows for that. I still wouldn't mind us going down further. But generally speaking, this is the market where I see up and up and up only, and every single time the market comes down, I see it as an opportunity. But yeah, that's about it.